Hello, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 20 of Kerbal Space Program, which originally aired live on Twitch. Yeah, someone have to do the math. I'm just going to launch like this, and then if I feel like I need more thrust, I'll change it. I don't think I need more thrust any less. Okay, I do have the right pilots. Cool. Okay, I'm not even launching at 100% throttle. These engines sound stupid. Well, if they were at full throttle, they'd sound a little different. But I can't bring back the other ones because the other ones are solid fuel and these are liquid fuel. They serve different purposes. Yeah. I still have tons of Delta V left. Look, 5,800. That's a lot. Tilty. Tilt. No, stop. Okay, we're good. The gravity assist is really trying to pull me down. I'm trying to keep my thrust to weight around 1.5 for efficiency. My apoaps is now 23, 24. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Keep climbing. Keep climbing, sweet chariot. Lights on. Full panic. Apoaps is now 30k. I'm gonna cut the engines. And stage. Yeah, I like leaving the middle unused because then I have so much fuel when I get up. All right. Let's kick it. $50K. Keep on climbing, keep on climbing. $60. $80. All right, that's good enough. And circularize at 80. Cool. Yeah, I might as well leave my electric lights on and everything. Looks prettier, right? Oh, I'm not in space yet. I can't just time warp to stop rotating. All right, I'm in space now. Let's go to the burn. I'm going to burn a little early because I'm going to have to stage these off. Bye-bye, mammoths. Thank you for your service. Zoom, zoom. All right, what's the thrust weight here? About 1. Okay. Better. Oh, life support. Thank you for the reminder. I mean, we have 300 days or Yeah, the life support's not all that helpful yet because we actually don't even have gray water to convert. But still, I should do it anyway because we have power to do it. All right, circularization complete. Good enough. 90, 70, okay, maybe a little bit more. There we go. So, let's set Mun as target. And do a transfer burn. Okay, we don't need to slam into it. The low periaps would be good. 180k, that works for me. All right, warp to next maneuver. Oh god, my electric charge. Stop! Ship's dead. Stop time warping. No crew control. Control from... Actually, am I... Okay, I'm stop time warping. EVA. Oh, has no hatch. Transfer from here to here. Control from here. Extend my panels. So maybe keeping all the lights on and, you know, like, life support and all that was kind of a bad idea. But I'll fix it. All right, let's line up for our next burn. And turn off all the lights. What was my, what was the action group for that? I forget. 1, I think. Whoa. Ooh, nearly. Yep, it was 1. I have some static panels as backup, but they're like in full shadow. So that it's not, they're not really working. All right. We are transferring. Sending. Let's control... Oh, you know, we're already controlling from the drone core. But let's also start habitat so that my guys do not feel homesick. Alrighty, looking good. Looking good. Whoop. All right, 100k. Perfect. Quick save and warp to here. And my static panels are recharging me, as you can see. They are getting very little power, but because of the amount of time we're warping, I'm recovering my electric charge. B-Type, thanks for the resub. Is Jeb still alive? He is. I'm just not using him. Alrighty. Let's then circularize. And we might need to flatten our orbit too, but I'm going to circularize first. Yes. This is a colonization mission, so I'm sending a miner and a farmer. I'm not sending a pilot, which is part of the challenge. And then we are going to want to show rovers, so I know where I'm landing. So I'm landing here at the butter rover. But I'm going to circularize first to make it easier for me to land. Or at least kill my some velocity. So warp. Because yeah, that rover is You know, I could actually go for the landing now, but it's in shadow. I don't want to be landing at night. I want to be landing during the day so I can see where I'm going. Also, I just murdered all my electric charge. Just about. My passive panels are keeping the boat afloat. And then the Rhino will generate power. Not much, but some. Alright, so all we're doing now is orbiting. It's good enough. And then here I'm going to add a maneuver to flatten out my orbit. Oh, no, here. Flatten it out to around equatorial. And bring it closer. Okay, there it is. Next maneuver. Why am I topsy-turvy? Holy moly. Yeah, this thing costs $500,000. It's a huge colony ship. Oh, yeah, okay, so I'm out of power again. Let me get some power back. I'm gonna leave these panels deployed for a bit. And reclaim some power. Everything's better when it's made of money. I mean, this thing is really made of money. Warp to next maneuver. There's my power. Woo! This thing is like zigzagging from like dead to alive to dead. That's probably good enough. Yep. A nice flat equatorial. All right, then I'm going to work on my landing. I'm going to use whatever fuel's left in my main stage. Let me also save twice. Land attempt. And that will be my next maneuver. Or not. Well, is it daytime? Okay, yeah, I have some sunlight. All right. Full electric charge. Let's pull those panels back so because they're delicate. I know they're clipping into things. I should have offset the offset everything by like 90 degrees or 45 degrees rather, but whatever. All right, so this is the deorbit burn. And now I'm on a crash course. Good enough. And accelerate time. So we're going to try to land where my rover is. That's our landing site. Adjust for overland. And I'm going to want to aim a little bit better for it. So my maneuver is not exactly just prograde. And we're gonna have to kick this stage out. Okay, that looks good. Yep, that has us going right over the butter cane. Set as target. Hi, giant colony ship. Please don't break on entry. Okay. Now, I'm going to use whatever power's left in these main rockets to slow me down a little bit. I'm just a few kilometers away. 9 kilometers out. Okay. Staged. And burned to separate. Also hitting my landing gear. And quick saving. Let's hope I didn't launch my fuel stage at the rover. That would be upsetting. I hope I miss. YOLO! Good luck, rover! Alright, killing some of my vertical velocity so I don't come down so fast. There we go. Yeah, okay, I missed on purpose. There it goes. And actually, we got some seismic data from that. Right on. And here's the rover. We're less than a kilometer away. I'm going to add some additional vertical, and more seismic data. And then right when I'm over on top of the rover, I'm going to kill my horizontal. All the horizontal. Oh boy. Go, 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 go. Ah! 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 I'm coming, rover! Sweet Jesus! So there's the rover, or 200 meters away. Uh-oh. No, I don't want to be in the crater. I don't want to be in the crater. I don't want to be in the crater. Oh, this thing is hard to control. Wobble, wobble, dub, dub. Uh-oh. I'm having a bad time. And... Go, 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 go. No! Alright, let me load. This thing is so heavy. I need like 2 inline reaction wheels to keep it from dying. This is why I should have RTS, yeah. Almost. I know, almost. Okay, so here we are. Now I know how like heavy and cumbersome this thing is. How heavy am I still? How do I don't, well, whatever. I'm not going to focus on that right now. Yeah, I should have added some RCS. All right, so let's add some additional vertical. And I'm going to try to do the adjustments from up here so I don't have to get so close. All right, now I'm right just about over the target. And I don't have to land, oops. Yeah, the problem is now I'm so low that like I can't time warp to stop from tumbling. Which would be mega stupid helpful. But yeah, I'm definitely landing better this time. And approximately at the rover. I don't need to land exactly at the rover. This whole area, like a kilometer in every direction, had the same resource values. I'm just trying to get as close to the rover for like the beauty. Don't you bounce on me. Tether, tether, tether. Too tethered. All right, I'm actually like kind of in the middle of that plateau. I'm totally okay with this plateau. Physical time warp would not. Physics time warp doesn't stop you from tumbling. All right, let me save this. Potential landing. So what? I'm 100 meters away from my rover. That's not bad. I could have landed closer. I kind of wanted to land where the rover's lights are. Hold my beer. It's hard to know which way to tilt. Because obviously, any fuel that's left over in this thing, I'm never going to use again because I'm going to dismantle it. Oh my god, this thing is too heavy. That was odd. I just came to a complete halt. Like, just like, boop, no bounce. It's like physics just was like, nah, don't want physics. No. Yep. Oh, Rover, I hope I have insurance on you. Oh, no, tilty wilty. I can't correct. Oh, you know what I think this is? I think it's the ground tethers are just like... Yeah, the ground tether just kind of allows me to, like, not bounce, which is mad. Then I land and it's like ground tethered. Man, that's exploit. Well, this is roughly where I wanted to be. More... I wanted to be right here, but like, whatever. I'm like a meter away or a few meters away. It's not good enough. Just move the rover. No, it's about the landing spot. It's about being... It's about picking a spot on the ground and deciding basically that, all right, there we go. So picture perfect. I'm in the center of my own flashlight. Okay. Say, oop, nope, don't load. Oh my god. Happy landings. All right, so the other thing is, where's my rover? Lights off. Solar retracted. When I jettison my side rockets, I don't want my rover anywhere nearby because there's a non-zero chance that I super murder the rover. All right, put the brakes on. I feel like I'm tilted all weird. No, that's just how the landings are. All right. Okay, so here's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to gun it and then hit spacebar. No, it didn't come off! Ah! Ah! Gentle! I want to do that again. Where is that? Potential landing? Was that it? Or, yeah. Or happy landings. It was happy landings. Happy landings. Let's see if I can do that better. That was epic. That was, clenching. The stupid... Yeah, I don't think that was a lot of seismic data. I was saying in YouTube comments that seismic data is mostly for like when you steer an asteroid and hit. No, what the? Oh, it just, yeah, okay, no, I'm wrong. It just decoupled the one, not all four, because I didn't stage. Do a flip. Yep. Got that accomplished. Oh, my space program. Full of maximum jank. Limit thrust to 1%, then manually decouple them. I wish I had separatrons. No, I'm going to do it like... I could just do it like this, where I just decouple them, and then I EVA, and I go... dismantle part. Oh, never mind. Well, it's just debris. I could clean up the debris at some point. Just fall. This would be the smart way to do it if you landed and you're like happy with where your spot is. Because then I could go back to the tracking station and remove the debris. So it's not in my way. Rather than launching missiles and hoping that I like don't die. Because that is scary. All right, come on. Tracking station, let's go. All right. Let me hide everything but debris so that I can just kill everything I see. Debris. Terminate. Terminate. Why can't I debris... There. Terminate. Most of this is old debris, not this current flight. And then this for Mazarin was the debris I wanted to get rid of. All right, now show me my base. Fly. I wish it was that easy to delete space junk too, because the more that countries test their anti-satellite capabilities and launch missiles at satellites and fill the low Earth orbit full of debris, the more we're going to head to Kessler syndrome, which is basically so much debris that you can't launch anything without getting clipped by debris. Okay, so now this is removed debris. And then let's deploy. Oh, actually, let's we got solar powered panels. What was number 2? Radiators. Number 3, drills. Number 5. I don't remember what number 5 was. I'll just right click it. Let's ground tether. Okay. And then let's deploy the deployables. So we've got the Ranger, aggro, 2. Here is the Hab. And this is taking tons of material kits, but I brought exactly as much as I need to deploy it. Deployed. And board. Number 4 would be... Oh, 5 was ladders? I could just right-click them from here. So ladder. Ladder lights. Ooh, pretty. Drills. Gypsum. Dirt. Gypsum. Water. All right, life support's already on. We want to start habitat. So now we have 8 years of being comfortable here. Then let's start the crusher and the fertilizer. So my water, gypsum, and dirt are going up. Okay. What else did I miss? My power is not great, but it's fine. Electric is a net negative. Yes, I see that. That's because all my drills are on, and I don't need the drills on all the time. But another thing I could do is kill the lights. And Wow, that really had no effect. Yeah, the lights barely draw power. It's these drills that are power hungry. I think I'm getting higher drill efficiency because Mizzle is in the craft at all. But transfer you to one of the farms. And then let's start cultivating. All right, cultivators are started. And now I should be making food, I think. My dirt drill, I can stop pretty soon because I'm going to be full up. Can I leech power from the rover? No, the rover doesn't have a microwave power transceiver, so I wouldn't be able to do that. But it's also you also have to realize it's almost sunset, so it's not like I can't power myself during full solar. It's just right now the sun exposure is low because the sun is low in the sky. You know, it's almost sunset. All right, so one thing I wanted to do is test time warp. I want to time warp this thing to see how it fares over time. So here, my supplies is not moving much, right? Like if I super time warp, at night, you can tell that my electric charge. So one of the things I'm going to want to do is set up like some sort of power generator for nighttime. And there's a few different ways to do this, but that was just I'm gonna be loading. That's just a stress test of the system. And as you can see, I still have like a year's worth of food left. So let's load the test time warp. And think about sending a power generator unit after we do some more missions for money. What about a test with the drills off? Yeah, we could do that as well. Because the drills, I think, draw easily the most power. Okay, 5 stops the drills. So now my electric charge is super positive. And if we open up the life support status, we don't quite make it to daytime without running out of power. It's close, but not quite. But that's exactly why we set up a power transceiver. Because I was planning on, I knew that there was only so much weight that we could manage on one launch. And what I want to do is make some more money because I don't have a lot of money. And then send a power station next. Do I have Rhadamant there? Yes. A nuke plus drill plus microwave transmitter should be much lighter and cheaper to get there. I know, that's exactly what I had planned. I plan on sending I didn't want my my Kerbals to live in a nuclear powered farm. That sounded scary, so that was my plan. So if we take a look here at the rover, Butter K9 rover, and look at the scans here, we have a 6.8% uranite, which is nuclear, right? So we'll be able to nuke power this. But yeah, first hab is done. So let me go to the space station. I have about a half an hour left of probably, I'll look at my budget, but probably doing missions that pay me. Because we can't, I'll price out a nuclear launch. Nuclear launch detected. I'll price out a nuclear launch, but yeah. We may need to no, I should be able to afford a nuclear launch and then one more launch afterwards. We'll see. I still have 500k. That's not bad. I'm going to accept this plant flag on Minmus for the upfront payment of the contract. Squeaky, thanks for the bits. I like that you like the Mun farm. Extract ore from the Mun, deliver to Kerbin. No, I'm not going to do that. Not anytime soon. Yeah, that's the only... I'll accept the Explore Eve, because that is that's a milestone mission that I'm going to accept anyway. And that gives me a little bit more money to play with. So let's try to build a power plant. Unless Kerbal Space Program crashes because they're tabbed out while I did that. Please respond. Please. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Okay, a power plant is let's see here. I'll probably just probe core it. So here is our little probe core. Off of this probe core, I will put a communicatron. Well, maybe at some point. Let's our first piece should not be the probe core. Let's have our first piece be payload. So I can protect the probe core, because if the probe core gets damaged, this thing is dead in the water. So there's the probe core inside. Add some batteries. And then I'll stick that later. All right, so this is the core. And then for power is actually pretty simple. Where is the nukes? This is for ore conversion into fuel. So if I want to do nuclear, I'm going to need drills. I'll just pull them out. And then I'm going to need nuclear waste containers. I'll pull them out. And then I'm going to need containers that can take uraninite. And then I think processing the uraninite as well into fuel. Come on, I'm trying to lock you. Okay. So here, nope. Liquid fuel, monopropellant, chemicals, metals, polymers, fertilizer, silicon. No, maybe not this one. Efficiency boosters. Let's see, where is it? I'm totally blanking. So these containers, well, that's really big. I'm probably going to want a container like this for uraninite. Maybe not even that big, because I don't need it huge. Hydrates, fertilizer, recyclables, machinery, supplies, polymers, metals. I should have gone the other way. There it is. All right. I actually did like the larger one. Let's go ham. All right, and then we have the depleted uranium storage and drills. Right, that's more or less. And then I think we need processing, but I forget where that is. In manufacturing? Maybe? Where was it? It's one of these. Converting uraninite into... Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's just the nuclear power plant. Let's go to power. So the nuclear reactors take enriched uranium and output. Okay, so I do need to process it. So here's a reactor. I'll probably use this one. So that's enriched uranium. That also means I'm going to need to store enriched uranium. So enrich. I don't see. Okay, so it's got to be one of these logistics process or manufacturing processors that enriches in uranium. I just forget which one it is. Or a centrifuge, yeah. Could it be possible that I don't have it yet? Because the other alternative would be just to launch a giant solar array with battery banks. Let me test nuke. Let me just see if it's locked to me, because that would be informative. Because alternatively, I could just have a giant solar array full of batteries and land that. So electrics. These are thermal. Nope. No, I should have it. I think. Ion. Yeah, I definitely have it unlocked somewhere. Okay, let me try to do some more searching. Can we build a craft that returns with minerals? Yeah, we could. We could build a, like a, you know, one of the next stages of colonization is power and then fuel. So we can eventually then also land a fuel processor, basically something that mines ore and turns it into a liquid fuel and oxidizer, and then use that as like a refueling station and all that. So here is uranium. Oh, you know what? These are resource. No, these aren't resource converters. Let me look it up. So the uraninite drills, uraninite storage. Oh, there's drills for it? Let me look at these drills. If I mine uraninite, what does that actually produce? I should produce uraninite and not enriched uranium. Because it outputs depleted fuel, xenon gas. So I'm probably going to need some way to store xenon gas. Maybe. Let me just launch this. This is a weird thing to launch, but all right, they're all uraninite. I didn't think I was going to get this far. Hey, Crash. How you doing? So you can always test your ships and their refining here on Kerbin, because Kerbin luckily has most of the rare resources that you would be mining off planet anyway. But this might flip me, because I'm not deploying it all at the same time. Don't flip. I should have action grouped it. Nope, we're good. And yep. I have no idea how I have power for this. Okay, well, now we're producing power. So the uraninite is going into... Because I also don't have any, like, heat for the drills. The drills are going to overheat like crazy, I think. But now the uraninite is going to the container. And then the container... I have depleted fuel coming out. but I have no way of processing enriched uranium. Wow, that enriched uranium lasts a long time, though. Why aren't I running out of it? Let me see if stopping this drill, I run out of it. I don't know why it's seemingly infinite power. Okay, that's... Oh, because this isn't on? Because I'm not drawing power? I'm now confused. Yeah, because I'm not drawing enough load. Revert flight, 78 days. So let me add something that draws a whole lot of power for no reason. No, I don't think it's too hot. It was just that there was no power draw. It was only producing power based upon what was required. So I need to add something that uses a whole lot of power. Oh, well, this is an industrial refinery. Yeah, those refineries there are probably what would enrich it anyway, right? So, it should be... one of these modules here. Airlock. Medical bays. Mobile workshop? I don't think it's the mobile workshop, but... Nope. PDU? Nope. Actually, where... Higher logistics... I thought I saw it. But maybe not. Just a bunch of habitats. Let's see what the PDU does. I think it just transmits power. Input, uranium. Okay, so this also uses up... It also generates power from enriched uranium. I suppose what it could try to do, although I'm not really sure it would work, is to send a bunch of just enriched uranium and storage to store it and not have it be renewable, but that seems very wasteful to me. I don't really like that as a concept because of, you know, we'd run out of, we'd have to keep resending stuff. Oh, here we go. Nuclear fuel plant. That's probably something important. What does this do? This takes uraninite, electric charge, and machinery to enrich uranium. Okay, there it is. Is there a smaller nuclear fuel plant, though? Because that thing's big and probably very expensive. Yeah, it's very expensive. Nope, I think that's it. So this might be... Okay, yeah, you found it in code. I just did too. This might be too expensive for our purposes. So I'm gonna go with the original thought, which is much cheaper and simpler. A massive battery bank and like a whole lot of solar instead. Because it's cost prohibitive. So let me think about how to get a whole lot of solar on it. Because obviously these don't have a lot of attachment points. Fuel cells might work too, but only if I... Oh, well, yeah, if I fuel cell and then I mine ore for processing, I guess that could work. But I would still need refining. That also, I think, is still going to be more expensive than solar. So what fuel cells do is they take liquid fuel and oxidizer and turn it into power. 1.5 electric charge per second. But then for that, I would still need some sort of refining, right? I would need to mine ore, turn the ore into fuel, and then, you know, and then process the fuel. I mean, I like that too. I like that idea a lot. Let me try to price that out. Let's see the remaining time I got. So we would have drills for ore instead. And then I would want containers for the ore. Let's do another one of these containers, but it would just be metallic ore. And then I could have a rack of fuel cells that not necessarily all of them would need to be on at a time. And then the fuel processing. Elizabeth C, thanks for the resub. Welcome. The Convertatron converts... Maybe this Convertatron? Converts... we would need 2 of them, right? And then we would need a lot of heat processing. So one of these would be for liquid fuel, and then one of these would be for oxidizer. Or actually, we could just do lick and ox together. Never mind, let me put that back to where it was. I didn't realize it could do both. I don't know how many drills I need exactly, but let's do it a little test here. So let me put some wide legs. Like that. Retract. All right, so this is mining metallic ore. It looks like something that'll like half-life. This will convert the metallic ore into liquid fuel and oxidizer, and that means I need liquid fuel and oxidizer tanks here, which is pretty simple because like we're gonna land with that. But it also means that I would need to attach it and leave it attached. So another thing is I can use the liquid fuel and oxidizer tanks as heat sinks if I wanted. Let's also add medium control thermal systems for big radiators. Oops. Oh, like that. To deal with the heat buildup. Why does that not seem centered? Whatever, I can have it like that. Clipping doesn't matter so much to me. This is just a proof of concept. And then we'll want power storage, because if we're making power, we need to send it and store it. And then I'll probably also want the microwave power sender. The transmitter. Let's do it like this. This is only proof of concept at this point. Okay, I'm going to start with these extended because I'm lazy. Save and launch. This is not really test nuke anymore. I also want, yeah, backup solar in case in case it goes dry ever. Yeah. To prime the system with some power. Yeah, I don't know how many drills I'm going to need, but I know how many I'm going to use. 4. Don't forget about reaction wheels. This thing obviously has no way to get to the moon. This is just simply testing as a proof of concept, but yeah, fair point. All right. So we have liquid fuel already. Oh man, I have to start these up manually. That's not great. right, let me open up my my overlays. How am I using power already? Like, what the hell is my thing even doing? What? If these fuel cells can't even... Well, I guess I'm already capped on fuel, right? I don't know. Start the metallic drill and convert. It's missing ore. Oh, is it not? It's regular ore, not metallic ore. Metallic ore is for something else. But what I can say is, given the power cells I have right now, this is not a net positive anyway. So let me revert this and fix it. Maybe there's larger... I think there are larger power fuel cells, though. So this would be for ore. There we are. And then let's start with these tanks empty. Okay. And then this is going to be for ore. There it is. All right, let's see if there's better fuel cells. No, there's just the one. But I'll action group it. And add a ridiculous amount of them. Okay. I don't know if this saves me power. Cargo. Crew. Action groups. Start fuel cell. No, not on staging. On one, start fuel cell. Or toggle, I guess. Yeah, all I really need is just a giant battery bank. You're not wrong. All right, that's... And then 2 will be... toggle the drills. And 3 will be start. And 4 will be stop. Yeah, bigger fuel cells was in the next research. As long as they don't exceed my 255 part count. I don't care how many. The larger ones I think are slightly more efficient, but I don't have the science for it anyway. I would need to do a science mission. This is only really just a proof of concept if the battery bank and fuel cells are a viable idea. But yeah, like I said, a battery bank and tons of solar just because they're light. That was my original idea. The interest of doing fuel cells like this would be that I would be generating fuel, which could be useful for future uses, whereas the solar is not useful for future things. So here we are. And then where's my generator? Start converting. Okay, it's it is okay. Stop or it's not a electric positive yet. All the ore would act. The ore is just acting as like a battery. Yeah, it's really not efficient at all. You're making something else in the refinery too, am I? Oh yeah, liquid fuel. All right, liquid fuel anox. So just liquid fuel anox with one drill is still a net negative. I would need. So I suppose it depends on the purity of the ore spot, but it looks to me like I would need a lot more fuel cells than the crazy amount that I have now. I guess I can try to add more fuel cells, but that seems ridiculous. It doesn't seem like a a useful tool all that much. Yeah. Wow, fuel cells suck. Yeah, at some point it's like about as efficient as an RTG or whatever. All right, let me try this design here to free up some space. All right, so I really only need one drill. I know it's not symmetrical and I wouldn't be able to launch quite like this, but again, it's proof of concept. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. All right, come on, fuel cells. It's so stupid. I like the thing is, I like the idea. I like the idea of doing fuel, but like, wait, did they all get copy and pasted over already? But I think functionally it sucks. Yeah. Maybe the larger fuel cell might be a little bit better, but functionally this is super garbage. I think nuclear is the way to go, and ore to fuel is only useful if you're trying to make fuel for like other reasons, but making fuel for the purpose of burning it for power seems to be bad. Yeah, I think realistically photovoltaic is the way to go, but we'll see. So 1 starts my fuel cells. So now I have all the fuel cells going. Let's tether and start the ore drill. And then start the fuel and on. Nope, still negative. So the efficiency is too low. There's no way to make this work. Because it's a net loss. All right. Well, we learned. It's more negative than last time. The reason it's more negative is they have more fuel cells. I don't know. Whatever. We now know that the way to go. So the reason to do ore mining is, and then converting into fuel would be good for nighttime, but there's no easy automation of like daytime, nighttime. I would have to, that's just not an easy thing to set up without having to like super babysit it constantly, which is not something I'm interested in doing. So the TLDR is the way to do it, stupidly, is just a massive battery bank and solar, just like a big solar array, and just store the solar for nighttime and do it that way. Or ignore the fact that I have inefficiencies and tech up to better nuke. But yeah, something like this would be the way to do it. Very, very, very simple. Just essentially launching. I mean, I'm not this because I'm just about out of time, but launching something akin to this so that I could generate power and send it over and treat this as a battery bank. And enough of a battery bank to last me a nighttime on the moon. And then I think the thing would be to chase milestones in order to be able to afford to set up a nuclear plant. And then once I have a nuclear plant, I can start trying to manufacture my own components when I'm, manufacture my own components when I'm on the moon. But yeah, this oddly, I think this is the way to go. So what I will do next stream, if this gets voted on, is to design a solar collector. Just the best possible solar collector I can, with the concept that they're modular and that I can always launch more of them. So I would want it to be a really good battery bank so that during the daytime, the battery banks definitely top up, and then store enough power for the nighttime of requiring to fuel, my facilities. And then if I ever need more power, I can just launch more battery banks, because they will all have the microwave transmitters. But that, of course, will be for another day because, I'm out of time. But this was a really cool project, and I'm very happy to have set up a moon base. We have a $500,000 moon base that has some slight inefficiencies because it does brown out at night. But with a little bit of power, I think we'll be good to go and be able to support a colony, a growing colony. So I'm excited about that. This, of course, will show up on the poll airing tomorrow. I'll be putting a poll on Twitch about what to play for next Sunday. So if you want to see some more Kerbal Space Program and you want to see the development of a colony, make sure to vote for it because it will be up to public polling. And if you're wondering where to find the polls, Discord is the best place for announcements because trying to get announcements through Twitch or through YouTube suck. Absolutely, positively suck. So if you want to take a look out for the Twitch community polls, you can do it that way. But the poll will be up for like a week, so it'll be pretty easy to find. That shouldn't be that much of an issue. Thank you for tuning in to Kerbal Space Program Colonization, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you'd like to catch a live stream, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers. It also has a link to Discord. Discord's important because this series only exists because my viewers vote for it. If you want more Kerbal Space Program Colonization, please consider voting for it when it's up in the polls. The best way to find the polls is YouTube community posts or the announcement section of Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode for an upcoming stream. Farewell.